There are concerns about the future of federally funded prenatal and early childhood programs across Canada. Ottawa is changing how it funds those programs, and as Chris MacIntyre reports, some Yukoners are saying it could be the end of a lifeline for some families.
For new parents, this is a place to turn for help and connection. There are classes for parenting skills, parent-baby programs, and a drop-in for families. There are 10 programs like this across the Yukon, some in communities with very limited services for young families. Kai Kikorian is a member of the team here.
I feel like I'm worried if there are cutbacks or reorganization and we don't get our funding, how are we going to continue to support our growing community where we're supporting families to be strong and provide love and connection with their children in this place? And some families come here and they'll be like, I had just a frustrating morning. My kid was just getting into everything. And it's nice to come here. I put my kid down and they play and I can just relax.
Programs like this have been running in the Yukon for the last 30 years. This one here costs $175,000 a year to run. The Canada Prenatal Nutrition Program and the Community Action Plan for Children are essentially being cancelled. Ottawa says the funding will go into a new program with one pot of money and a new funding structure.
It's definitely a more arduous process. I imagine what they're looking at the federal end is just more accountability for how funds are dispersed.
Yukon MP Brendan Hanley says there will be support for organizations applying under the new rules. The existing programs will continue as is through the year, but funding after that falls under the new application process, and that starts next month. But for program coordinators like Kikorian, there are still many uncertainties. They hope they can keep the doors open and continue to serve Yukon families. Chris MacIntyre, CBC News, Whitehorse.